Well, this young man is a really accomplished submission specialist, and sometimes fighters get offended when you call them a specialist, but most people know what he's trying to do in there, and to this point, no one's really been able to stop him.
John, he will try to pull guard. Who pulls guard anymore in the UFC at this point? But he understands that for him to be successful, the fight has to be in the grappling, in the jiu-jitsu. If he's able to extend these jiu-jitsu exchanges, he is the guy that is generally going to win. He understands position. He understands going from point A to point B. He always is the one controlling the underhook. Always has the frame. Just a knowledge of jiu-jitsu that not many people can match. And you can be sure as he makes this walk tonight, he's thinking about just how quickly he can get this fight to the ground and utilize those aforementioned high-level submission skills. All right, so here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again. The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn and how to improve himself. In the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC. You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either. No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy. Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight again, trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 141 pounds. Bam Bam! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fight. You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so this UFC Grand Prix tournament is coming up next. This format has been all the rage with a lot of the hardcore mixed martial arts fans out there. Sort of an homage to the history of UFC and Pride with a single-night tournament game event here. And let's see who can be the last man standing here tonight. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now he's got the tie clinch. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. Clinch position, the underhook is going to be very important. Whoever controls the underhook is in control of this position.
Single collar tie now, and they're exchanging leather early. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice.
Oh, that's a sharp hook there by Nurmagomedov. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Good transition. Nice scramble.
I mean, look at the commitment to kick in this fight. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh! Straight right hand, no good. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Both fighters throwing heat now. Nice placement there on the left hook counter. Oh! Oh!
Leg kick.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Dig and kick.
Seconds left. Takedown defense holds up. And now he's got that tie clinch. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great time to land that punch.
Listen, he's landing way too many body shots. What is that about? All right, you're way too good for that. Protect your...
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Okay, round two, you ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
His misses are entertaining.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Nurmagomedov gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here. Oh, and he defends another takedown there, so looked like a pretty good entry, but once again, unable to get him down.
Great balance, great awareness, move the head back inside, turn that double into a single, sprawls and got away from his opponent. Great job.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie.
Big knee lands right to the opponent's midsection.
Now he's got the Muay Thai club. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Back to the feet. Able to check the high kick. Oh! Man,
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
so fighter a little bit stuck. And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Side control now able to isolate the left arm, and this could be the beginning of the end, DC.
He isolated that Kimura. Look for him to step over with his left knee, lift his opponent onto his side to try to get the angle to finish the submission.
Oh, and he pins the arm down, and that is it. So the tap comes shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped, and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he's on his back,